All right, welcome to section 3 and fill and adjustment layer. So what I'm going to do is create a new file here. So click on create new. We're going to grab the default Photoshop size, hit create, and we're going to do file, save as, and we'll do fill and adjustment layer. Okay, I'm going to hit save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to this little bar here where it says create new fill or adjustment layer. Okay, so if I go here and I select solid color, what it's going to do is it's going to give me the ability to add that right from the layers panel. So if I grab blue or green or orange or red, it'll pop up right here. So like let's grab kind of a medium green here. I'll hit OK on that. Now you'll see here it's linked. So if I double click it, it's going to give me the ability to change the color. Okay, so you can always edit this as long as it's linked. Now, if it's not linked, you can still edit, but you want to have it linked to this layer here. Okay, so that's really how you work with the solid color layer effect. So let's hit Control S to save this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about gradient. So let's go down here again to the little half dark, half white circle here and click on, not that one, I'm going to delete that. Yep, let's delete it. Let's click on gradient. So what you can do here is you can do a couple things. They have a whole bunch of gradients here as templates. We can also click on this little wheel and we can go to like spectrums. We can append that. We can go back here and we can do photographic toning. We can append that. So you can go through all these different gradients to get the effect that you're trying to get, whether it's for a background or foreground, whatever you're trying to do. I like that one. Okay, so then we can adjust the angle. We can reverse. You can scale it 100%. Okay, it's going to move the colors around based on your scaling. You can also use the scroller here, or your keyboard, the down key or the up key. I'll reset alignment. So let's set it back to 100. And I'm going to set this angle back to 0. Okay. And if I double click on it, we can do radial, angle, reflected, or diamond. Okay, so I'll do linear, and I'll turn off reverse. And then if I move this to 90 degrees, let's put 90 in there. Okay, then you have what you need. And then you can add dither in there if you want. Align with layer, you don't have to. I'll hit OK. And that is really the gradient for fill and adjustment layers. Okay. I'm going to delete color balance because I don't know why that's there. I'm going to hit File, Save, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about patterns. So let's head over to our Photoshop file here. I'm going to click on the icon here and click on Pattern. I'm going to hit OK, and what I want to do is bring it above the gradient effect, and then double click on it. And so when you do that, you can edit a couple things here. We can make it more smooth, add feather, contrast. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to double click on the actual effect itself. And now we can go through these, and you can see all the different patterns that you can put on these layers. I have rocks. You can also append more patterns. So like artist surfaces. Okay. Okay, now the cool thing too is if I use this, for example, and I hit OK, and then I bring the gradient right above and turn the opacity down, then we can integrate both of these together. Well, that's too much. But like if you did that, and then grab this one, and turn the opacity down on that, then you can blend all this together, which makes it look really cool. It kind of looks like a sandy beach, right? So there you go. That's how you use the pattern tool, and then you can integrate it with the other two effects that we've been talking about in the course. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back the way it was, and we'll look at one more thing here. So like I said, you have rocks. Let's look at the libraries here. Let's go to artist brushes, canvas. I'm going to pen that. Oh, and then this is one of my favorites, artists, the color paper, not artists, anything, color paper. Yeah, that's really cool. I like these because they have color, so it's easier to work with. You know, if you have something that you want to add to this, like if you want to add color on top, it's nice because it already has a color, so you can blend it from there. So, well, that's kind of cool. All right. So I'll leave it on, let's go to water. I like that one. That's cool. All right, I'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about brightness and contrast. So let's go to the brightness and contrast area. Double click on that. And let's see if it'll let me actually. I'm going to hit OK. Let's see here what's going on. There we go. So I clicked on the little sun here, and now we can edit the brightness and the contrast, which you'll see a little bit. If we had masks, then we can add to that as well. We can set this to auto, so it's going to set it back to the default. Use legacy or auto, which is at 40 and 40. So that is the brightness and contrast. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the levels. So let's click on levels. And you can see right here, when I add this effect to the layers, if I just click on it, it's going to pop up right here, and then we can adjust the layers right here. So we can go wild and kind of turn the knobs that way. You can also do red, green, blue, so we can just edit red. So this is just going to adjust red if there's any red in the image itself. Green, there isn't any really showing, and obviously blue, this is clearly blue, so that's going to completely affect blue a lot. Okay, I recommend using just RGB and setting it to auto and then adjusting from there. Okay, there you go. So that is levels. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about curves. So let's go to this little menu here and adjust right from here. So you can click and drag an image to modify the curve. So we can modify the curve right from here. And then you can see kind of what it does when you do that. Okay, so I'm going to move it up like that. This will draw to modify the curve, so we can modify the curve and go that way and up. Okay, and what's this? Calculate a more accurate histogram. There you go. I'm going to click on auto because we kind of let this go awry, but you can turn it on and off with the eye here. You can edit each color if you want. So obviously red and green aren't showing up here. They're being used, but it's not, you can't really see it because it's blatantly blue here. So blue is the most used color in this instance. So I can go kind of wild here and adjust this. I'm going to hit auto to send it back to where it was. And we'll go to RGB and hit auto, and there you go. So that's how you work with curves. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about exposure. So if I go down here and click on exposure, it's going to give me the exposure effect right here in the layer, and I can adjust the exposure here. We can mess with the offsets and the gamma correction. Okay. And if you have a mask, a layer mask, you can adjust the density and the feather and other things here. You can invert color range and select and mask. But there's nothing to do there, so just leave that as is. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about vibrance. So I'm going to go to the layer effect here. We'll click on vibrance, and I can adjust vibrance and also saturation. Okay. Now go to File and Save, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our trusty web browser. I'm going to type in google.com, and what I want to do is look up dogs, and we're going to go to images, and we'll grab a cute little dog like this little guy right here. I'm going to right click and save that image as on the desktop. Close that out. I'll hit File, Open. We'll click on Golden Retriever Puppy, and then we're going to add that vibrance to him. So let's add that here. So you can really see what it's doing. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to bring this cute little guy. I'm going to Control A, Control C. And we're going to bring it over here and paste it in. And then we'll just bring it all the way down. Actually, we'll keep it at the top here. I'm going to enlarge him so he's the full size of the canvas here. And then when we go through and we add the vibrance effect to him, then you can really see, like I did in the other layer there, other document I should say, how much you can adjust him. You can make him black and white, so I'm going to do File, Save, and that's vibrance. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to turn off the vibrance layer, and I'm going to add the hue and saturation layer so we can really see what this can do with a cool looking photo. So we can literally turn this dog blue if we want, which I'm going to do. So let's turn him blue. Whoa, that's a little green for me. That is so cool. There you go. Now he's blue. So that's the hue. The saturation is right here, so we can pixelate him or make him black and white, or kind of make him in the middle. Give him blue fur and then a green tongue, you know, and then you can adjust the lightness, how much you want to show, and then the brightness. If you want to show anything at all, or right in the middle. Okay, so that's hue saturation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about color balance. So I'm going to turn off the hue saturation effect, and we're going to go back here and we're going to select color balance. So what I want to do is we can adjust the yellow the yellow to blue, right? So I'll adjust it to blue. We can go to magenta to green, and then cyan to red, okay? So we can keep the blue all the way over to 100%, and then the green kind of go to the middle, and then red go all the way to the left to give them a little more cyan here, okay? So that's color balance. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the black and white adjustment layer. So let's go here and we'll click on black and white. And so you can adjust the reds, you can adjust the yellows, the greens, the cyans, the blues, and you can see it's all over the place. So I'm going to set this back to auto. Really, for black and white, I'd leave it the way it is, because if you're going for that effect, then all you really need to do is apply the black and white effect to your photo, and then it goes black and white, and it looks kind of cool. So I'm going to hit Control S to save that, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to turn off black and white, and I'm going to turn on photo filter. So what this is going to do is you can do the warming filter, cooling filter, red, orange, yellow, green, cyan. Let's look at the green. There's green, cyan, and then you can adjust the density. So if you really want them to look cyan, there you go. So that's how you work with the photo filter. Now, if you had layer masks, then you could adjust this here too. Okay, so that's really the photo filter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So hit Control S for me real quick. We're going to turn these effects off. And now we're going to talk about the channel mixer. So let's go and click on channel mixer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the red, the green, and the blue. And you can adjust contrast if you want. Whoa, that's kind of cool. We can totally make him look funky as a monkey. There you go. We'll leave it like that. So our output channels is red. If it's green or blue, there you go. You can edit all those. So you can edit the different channels, red, green, and blue. If you have a layer mask, then you can edit that as well. So that is the channel mixer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and make sure that you hit Control S to save. Now I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about color lookup. So let's turn off the channel mixer effect and let's click on color lookup. Okay, so what you can do here is you can load a whole bunch of different color lookups, right? So we can click on abstract. I don't have any for that. Device link, I don't have any for that either. So if you look up these different effects, I'm going to do each one. So the two-stripe look, you see how the image changes there. The three-stripe look, the bleach bypass look, okay, the candlelight cube, okay, crisp warm, crisp winter, drop blues, edgy amber, fall colors, film stock, foggy night, okay, Fuji Antarana 250D Fuji 3510 by Adobe. This one's by Adobe as well. This is 2393. Very cool. So you can see all the different color lookups you can do, where if you just give it this color lookup, it's going to give it this effect by default. Okay, so I'm just going to go through each one just to show you what that'll look like. Late sun, that's cool. Moonlight, night from day, soft, warming look. This is tension green, teal orange plus contrast. Out of all of them, I like this one the best. So I'm going to save that one, hit Control S, and that is color lookup. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about invert. So let's go to our color lookup layer, and I'm going to turn that off, and then we're going to go to invert, and there you go. That's invert. That's pretty cool. This dog looks possessed. So let's hit Control S to save that. And that is the invert effect. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So let's turn off the invert layer, and I'm going to go to posterize. And so with this one, it's the same as invert. There's not much you can really do. If you have a layer mask, you can edit that layer mask here with density and feather, and then color range, invert, and select the mask. With posterize, we can adjust the levels. So if I don't want them to be very posterized, then, you know, we can set them there. Now, let me see what I'm going to delete this for a second. Yes, I want to delete. Don't show again. And I'm going to add this again. So let me delete that and see what the defaults were. Okay, so they set the default level at 4. And the reason why they did that is because if you put it at 0, then he goes, let me see, then he goes to this. So I think 4 kind of is a little easier on the eyes. You know, the real bright contrast and brightness really pops off the screen. So I think this looks actually very nice. So I'm going to hit Control S to save that, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about threshold. So let's turn off posterize and go to our effects here, and we're going to go to threshold. And you can see, I can hardly see this poor dog, but you can adjust the threshold so we can make him completely disappear, or we can bring him back. And you kind of want to have him in the middle so you can actually see him there. Now what I'm going to do is delete this layer. So let's delete it, and then delete again, and then let's add it again and set it to the default, so 128. So that's kind of cool. It's just a cool effect that you can add to your images. Again, this is just layer effects. So these are things that you can do just to add some effects to your layers. And if you had kind of a cool background with this, it would make sense, because then you'd be able to see the full effect. I can see uses for this. So make sure we save, which we're saved. So hit Control S if you haven't saved, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about gradient map. So I'm going to turn off the threshold layer, and we're going to go to the fill and adjustment layer panel and click on gradient map. And you can do dither, you can do reverse, which makes the dog look possessed. Okay, that's cool, I guess. And let's kind of grab like a wild color here. I really like this, like black, blue, black, and then like a dark blue, and then a light blue and a white. That's a cool gradient. So, and we can do dither, which doesn't do anything, and then reverse, which will flip it over and make the dog look possessed. I like this. This is nice. I'm going to hit Control S to save that. And like I said, you can go through here and you can pick any gradient here, or you can make your own. So if I click on new, and then I just start, you know, fiddling with this. Let's say that we don't want this color or this color, and we want just one speck of white, right? So I'm going to bring this down. Okay, and I'll save that. We'll just do new right there. Hit OK. And there you go. And I'll hit Control S to save that. And now you have a custom gradient, and it looks kind of cool. I like this dog. He's cool looking. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to turn off the gradient map, and then I'm going to turn on the selective color. Okay, so we can do colors red, yellows, greens, cyans, blues, magentas, whites, neutrals, and blacks. So let's do blues. You know how much I like blue. There you go. If you want to edit the mask, you can do that here. And that's really it. So let's hit Control S. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.